Hey guys, welcome back to another brand new video. In this one, we're gonna talk about Solana. I know there's a huge fan base out there for Solana, and they're wondering about the updates. The Solana coin validators version, I think, is 1.16. So we're gonna talk about the updates and upgrades that we have in that, and then we're gonna talk about the price prediction for the Solana token in the next year. So this is going to be an interesting video. Make sure you keep on watching. The first part may be slightly difficult because we're going to talk about the updates and upgrades in the Solana Coin Validators version 1.16, I think. So it may be a little complicated. I'll give you guys all the timestamps. So if you want to skip to the prediction part, you can go ahead and go over there. So yeah, make sure to keep on watching. Even though it is a price prediction, but it's not a financial advice, so make sure that you do your own investigation research. I'm going to give my reasons on why I think what is going to happen with the Solana coin. You can believe on the reason or not. That'll be completely up to you. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So make sure to keep on watching. If you like this video, make sure that you do give it a like. Share it with your friends who are interested in Solana. And if you like the overall content, of course, you can subscribe to the channel. I'll really appreciate it. Now, let's get right into the video. Now, first of all, let's talk about the validators update, which I'm not going to lie, may be a bit complicated. So for those who can understand, you can keep on watching. For those of you guys who cannot, or you want to skip to the prediction part, there will be a timestamp on the video. So you can just simply skip this part and go straight to the prediction. But to all you nerdy folks out there, on September 25th in this year, Solana Labs engineer, they notified validators that the version 1.16, which is a proposed update to the Solana Labs validator client, would soon be available for mainnet beta. This comes after numerous audits and the work of volunteer adopters who were able to identify and help engineers correct earlier issues. You can learn more about it below when we talk about further details. The version 1.16, it contains nearly 10 months of work, and it includes a number of developments that will be activated over time. So here's what you can expect in this update. First of all, we have feature updates. They improved runtime support for zero knowledge math, which supports SPL token 22 confidential transfers. It supports 128 elliptic curve operations, which is equivalent to EIP 196 and EIP 197 and EIP 198. Support for resizable program data account. Honestly, there's a bunch of stuff that I don't understand, but we have the passionals here. Now, then we have the performance updates. The Ledger data cleanup service, it has been optimized to reduce disk I/O and time spent searching for entries to remove. Gossip pull request peer sampling has been reworked to reduce startup bandwidth. Accounts index has been moved to disk by default, which reduces memory usage while increasing the IOPS. Now, if we talk about the resiliency, there are several changes that have been made to improve the performance and resilience of the repair process. The repair requests are now being prioritized by stake. The delay threshold for issuing shred repairs, it was increased to reduce the number of repair requests for shreds that would ultimately be served through Turbine anyway. If you talk about the epoch accounts hash, if no transaction interacts with an account during a block, the contents of that account will have no effect on the block. Accounts that are rarely accessed could be corrupted on individual validators, and the corruptions would be undetected. The epoch accounts hash project generates the hash of all accounts once per epoch, and it includes the results in the bank's hash. Nodes with corrupted accounts will fork off with an epoch, so corruptions will be detected quickly. So how was the the version 1.16 testnet tested? The testnet has been running of the version 1.16 since June 7, 2023 this year. In addition to handling public transactions, the testnet is stress tested regularly with high transaction volume. More recently, core contributors have built a regression and capacity testing framework that is used regularly on test. And if we talk about the canaries, the Solana Labs operates canary nodes on mainnet beta, including 7 that run the beta launch. Those version 1.16 nodes, they have been stable for several months. To follow the canaries in real time, you can check out the canaries monitoring channel on their Discord, which will be linked in the description. If we talk about the fuzzers, there's multiple runtime fuzzers that also have been developed. Their implementations vary, but they execute partially randomized transactions against multiple versions of the runtime to ensure that the results are consistent. Now, this is especially useful for catching edge cases or race conditions that manifest infrequently. The audit version of the 1.16, it has been extensively audited by multiple external auditors. The reports will be published on the security audits on the GitHub. I'm going to give you guys the link in the description. The volunteer adoption, a small subset of volunteers updated their mainnet beta nodes to version 1.16 starting from August 23 this year. These early adopters helped identify and resolve remaining issues, including slow startup for RPC nodes. Again, you can see all the pages on the GitHub right here, all the issues, and there were general protection. These were the general protection faults. Now, thanks to these volunteers, these issues have been corrected, and the version 1.16 is now available for widespread use. For those of you guys who want to monitor for future releases, if you're not a validator, the best place to monitor for updates is this right here on the Twitter. Actually x.com now, on the Solana status. I'll give you guys a link to this in the description. Then we have related links for more information about features that will be activated over time. For this, you can see this on the GitHub. Now, let's move on to the prediction part, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys will be interested in. The first part, I will agree, was very complicated even for myself. Now, we can see the Solana on the CoinMarketCap on how it is performing. The question right now that is being asked, is there any chance that it will reach $250 again? In November 2021, that is when Solana reached a price level of $250, which for Solana is really massive. And people have been wondering ever since if it will ever go back to that, that particular price point, because this is something that we have seen in crypto. A same, price point, it has been seen, more than once for a lot of different coins. If you take Litecoin, it reached a specific I would say price point more than once. Actually, I think 2 to 3 times, and people are hoping that it'll do that maybe a third time. So people are asking the same question for Solana as well, if it's going to reach that particular price point again of $250. So as far as everyone knows, cryptocurrencies have been experiencing great declines due to the FTX and the Luna events, and leading up to that, we have a lot of other issues like the Russia-Ukraine war, the SEC cases, the whole XRP case. So there's a lot of, I would say, factors that are contributing to the decline of the market. They're not letting it flow freely in a sense, and because of these events, the market is experiencing these bear years. And I'm hoping, and I've said this in in other videos as well, and in one of my recent interviews, that I think after the 2024 Bitcoin halving, cryptocurrencies will rise and they will enter a bull season. Currently, the current price of Solana is around $20, and this is one of the most trusted coins in the cryptocurrency markets, and I think it will benefit the blockchain technology. My price prediction is that the Solana coin will reach the $250 price point, or it can go even more by 2025, because if we take a look at the events that have occurred in the past, especially with the Bitcoin halving, we had one in 2016, but the market didn't rise until 2017. So there's still a confusion at that part if the halving was the reason why the market was increased in a sense. It went for a rise, and if that is the reason why it did not happen immediately. So we're not sure about what happened in 2016, but the halving was in 2016. Market started going up in 2017. So it's like a small span of time, so we can give the credit or benefit of the doubt to the Bitcoin halving. But what happened in 2020, that was almost immediate. Right after the Bitcoin halving, the market started going up. That is when we saw this whole boom, and that is when most of these coins reached their all-time high, including Solana. So I think that when we have the Bitcoin halving in 2024, and these events that we have right now, they are settled. The cryptocurrencies go for adoption, which we have seen some good news for Bitcoin, Bitcoin ETF. So if we have, these good news coming, where there's more hope for the adoption for cryptocurrencies, then I think the Bitcoin halving will be a trigger that will trigger a bull run. And unless we experience any such cases or any such restrictions from the governmental entities, I think it won't be stopped. And that is when all these coins, especially Solana, they will break that previous all-time high. So that is my prediction. Of course, it cannot be completely accurate. It's, I would say, hypothetical from what I feel from my knowledge. So you can, if you have your own opinion on what you think, of course, you can let me know in the comments. We can discuss over there if you want to. But, it's not an investment advice. I'm not sure if it will happen. I'm just saying that there's a chance that it may happen. But, don't take my word on it, and don't start investing into it because I said it. But yeah, this is all of you guys in this video. Of course, you can say I'm wrong. You can give your reasons for it. I'll be happy to accept it. The comment section is there for you. You can start posting. No one is going to filter it out. So whatever you have to say, you can say it over there, and we can discuss it. But yeah, if you want to watch more videos like this, of course, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, so I know that you guys appreciate it, and I'll make more and more content about it. And if you have any suggestions on what you want me to talk next on any particular topic, you can let me know in the comment section. And yeah, this is all of you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly, so stay tuned.